I do want to send a message to these jurors. I'm going to send the sheriff's office out to pick this juror up. I have the ability to hold you in contempt and confine you to jail for a period of time.
Most people treat jury duty like it's just an inconvenience, something you can miss and deal with later. But once you're sworn in, an entire courtroom starts depending on you. Attorneys, witnesses, and a trial that can't move forward without every seat filled. So when even one person decides not to show up, it doesn't just slow things down, it forces the court to step in and deal with it immediately. This moment comes from a trial that had already lost time, where patience was running thin, and where the judge had reached the point where asking was no longer enough.
Deputies checking on number of jurors. As of a few moments ago, we only had 3, so maybe a while. Okay. The good news is we have 12 of 14 jurors now, and Miss Munoz is here. I saw her. So we are making progress. Juror Hector Jaime is not feeling well. He overslept, and he is not coming in today.
Is he an alternate or is he a juror?
The deputy believes he's a juror. We'll check on that.
Okay, well, what do I know?
He's juror number 3.
So, counsel, I'm told there may have been a couple of communications with him this morning. The first one was he overslept, and the deputy told him that was unacceptable and he needed to get himself to the courthouse. Once that happened, he apparently started saying he was not feeling well and he was not coming in.
You know, I almost hate to encourage that kind of behavior, but we've already lost one day, but through a legitimate medical issue. And I'm happy to chat about this off the record. I'm just talking out loud, whether I'm on the record or not. I mean, I hate that kind of stuff, and I hate excusing people when they do it and without a darn good threat and, you know, and some attempt to force this guy to get down here. I think it sends a bad message to our jury over 3 weeks, and we're going to have this happen again and again. One person deciding, I don't feel good this day, or I don't want to come down here, and it's just going to be a mess. So I would be reluctant to simply, even given the totality of what we've gone through, just release him. I would rather somebody try to drop the hammer, not on the record, drop the hammer on this guy and see what we can accomplish. We do not have any conflicts with the SAS Hall witnesses that are here today. They can all be here tomorrow. Okay, so just so Mr. Alford knows, it's not going to impact.
There is Anthony Bordelon. He has conflicts next week.
But he's not on the schedule today. So
he's not. He has conflicts next week.
You'd have to put him on tomorrow no matter what. Right. But we can start early, finish late. We're not going to cause you any witness scheduling problems.
Here's what I think I want to do, because I do want to send a message to these jurors. I'm going to send the sheriff's office out to pick this juror up.
Okay.
I think no problem.
That's going to eat up some time today, but
quite all right.
Let's send a message. Y'all can come in. I just want to give you an update real quick on things. I have spoken directly with Mr. Jaime. I don't get the feeling that he's sick. I get the feeling that he worked overnight last night and he's tired and he just doesn't want to come in.
Okay.
I told him that he needed to get to the courthouse, and he proceeded to tell me that he would try. I said, no, I need you to commit that you're coming down to the courthouse right now. He said, well, I'll try. I said, no, I'm about to send somebody to help you come to the courthouse. What do you mean? He said, I'm about to send out a uniformed police officer to come and help you get down to the courthouse. And then he got a little, I won't say agitated, but it was, okay, go ahead and send somebody for me then. So our staff attorney is in the process of preparing the paperwork, and we're going to send out the constable to pick him up.
I'm sure we're wishing we could go back to Monday and make some different decisions.
Thank you for that update, Jeff.
I'm probably going to bring the jury members that are in and just give them an update and stress the importance of jury service and being here, whether or not you're tired.
That's what I feel the worst for. They're wasted 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Yep. Y'all can have a seat. Thank you. There is nothing more that I hate than the perception that we are wasting your time here. So I wanted to give you an update, because these attorneys are working very hard, as is the court, to make the most efficient use of your time. You may realize that there are only 13 of you here this morning. We are again missing one juror. The juror that is missing apparently is tired and just doesn't feel like coming in today. So my court staff attorney is in the process of preparing some paperwork, and he's going to get a ride into the courthouse. So I want to give you an update. That's going to take some time. I apologize for this delay. We're going to continue to try to do our very best to move this case as quickly as we can. But I do want to stress the importance of jury duty to you. Please know that what you're doing is very important to these parties and to the court as a whole. And you don't get to just blow off jury service because you don't feel like coming in. So there is going to be a constable that goes out and picks this juror up. And if it happens again, I will do the same for any of you. So please know the gravity of your jury service. I will keep you updated as I know more. The staff attorney is working on the paperwork, and the constable or sheriff will go out in short order to bring that juror here, and we will get started just as soon as we can. But if you will be patient, lunch will be coming again. One day or another, we will start this trial, but I will keep you apprised. But that's it for now. Just know that the gravity of this situation is not lost on this court, and this juror is probably not going to have a very good day going forward. So with that, I'm going to release you back to the jury room. I know you still don't know anything about this case, but please don't talk about the case amongst yourselves or with anybody else.
I'll rise for the jurors.
Mr. Hyman, come on up to the bench if you would. First off, I want to thank you for coming in today. Can you tell me what happened yesterday?
I went to my job and it was from 3 and I got out at 1 and I thought I was confident to come in the next day, jury duty. But I guess I was wrong, even though I set up an alarm and I couldn't wake up.
All right. I understand you had at least a call from the constable this morning. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And
I notified them that I was on my way.
the constable visited your house, visited a family member or two? I hear they talked to you also. What did they tell you?
Nothing much.
Did they tell you probably should take the court seriously? Let me ask you this. You were selected to be on this jury. Do you think you can be a fair juror on this case? Are you ready to listen to the evidence? And can you commit to being here every single day? This is the first time that I've had to get the constable's office involved to go and wrangle up a juror. This is a very, very rare occurrence, and it's very serious. It cannot happen again. And I think if my actions yesterday and this morning are any indication, if it does happen again, this court will take extreme action to make sure you are in this courtroom. So I need your commitment that you're going to be here and this will not happen again. Is that a yes? Do you understand the repercussions if you don't come back to court? I have the ability to hold you in contempt and confine you to jail for a period of time. I really don't want to do that, but I have to protect these parties. You see how many lawyers and parties are in this room? Do you have any idea how much money they spent sitting here yesterday for no reason? Lots and lots and lots of money. Is there anything you'd like to add? You can go back into the jury room.
In the end, jury duty isn't about convenience, it's about responsibility, and the court will always make sure that responsibility is taken seriously. If you think the judge handled this the right way, make your verdict heard, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more real courtroom moments.